Language Foundations Vocabulary Flashcards, helping you achieve understanding.
Throw or toss with a light motion. The atmosphere and outer space is viewed from the Earth. The act of flipping a coin. Look through a book or other written material. Reverse, a direction, attitude, or course of action. An acrobatic feat in which the feet roll over the head, either forward or backward, and return. Cause to go on or to be engaged or set in operation. Sports. The act of throwing the ball to another member of your team. Lightly throw to see which side comes up. I don't know what to do. I may as well flip a coin. Turn upside down, or throw so as to reverse. Flip over the pork chop. React in an excited, delighted, or surprised way. He flipped when he heard that he was accepted into Princeton University. Marked by casual disrespect. A flip answer to serious question. Go mad, go crazy. He flipped when he heard that he was being laid off. Throw or toss with a light motion. Flip me the beach ball. Toss with a sharp movement so as to cause to turn over in the air. Cause to move with a flick. A dive in which the diver somersaults before entering the water. A sudden, quick movement. With a flip of the wrist. Hot or cold alcoholic mixed drink containing a beaten egg. Move with a flick or light motion. Set the level or character of. She pitched her speech to the teenagers in the audience. Any of various dark heavy viscid substances obtained as a residue. Abrupt up and down motion, as caused by a ship or other conveyance. The pitching and tossing was quite exciting. Promotion by means of an argument and demonstration. An all-fours game in which the first card led as a trump. A sports field with predetermined dimensions for playing soccer. Throw or hurl from the mound to the batter, as in baseball. The pitcher delivered the ball. Heel over. Be at an angle. Sell or offer for sale from place to place. Erect and fasten. Pitch a tent. Move abruptly. A high approach shot in golf. Baseball. The act of throwing a baseball by a pitcher to a batter. Degree of deviation from a horizontal plane. The roof had a steep pitch. Throw or toss with a light motion. A vendor's position, especially on the sidewalk. He was employed to see that his paper's news pitches were not trespassed upon by rival vendors. Fall or plunge forward. She pitched over the railing of the balcony. Hit, a golf ball, in a high arc with a backspin. Lead, a card, and establish the trump suit. Set to a certain pitch. He pitched his voice very low. The action or manner of throwing something. His pitch fell short and his hat landed on the floor. The property of sound that varies with variation in the frequency of vibration. The act of flipping a coin. Throw carelessly. Sports. The act of throwing the ball to another member of your team. Lightly throw to see which side comes up. Move or stir about violently. Throw or cast away. Throw or toss with a light motion. Toss me newspaper. Agitate. Toss the salad. An abrupt movement. A toss of his head. Indulge oneself. A usually brief attempt. A brief indulgence of your impulses. Throw or cast away. Move in an abrupt or headlong manner. The act of flinging. Throw with force or recklessness. Fling the frisbee. A particular environment or surrounding influence. There was an atmosphere of excitement. The mass of air surrounding the Earth. There was great heat as the comet entered the atmosphere. The weather or climate at some place. The atmosphere was thick with fog. A distinctive but intangible quality surrounding a person or thing. An atmosphere of defeat pervaded the candidate's headquarters. A unit of pressure. The pressure that will support a column of mercury 760 mm high at sea level and 0 degrees centigrade. The envelope of gases surrounding any celestial body. Lock up or confine, in or as in a jail. Hang, back, or fall, behind, in movement, progress, development, etc. The time between one event, process, or period and another. The act of slowing down or falling behind. One of several thin slats of wood forming the sides of a barrel or bucket. Cover with lagging to prevent heat loss. Lag pipes. Throw or pitch at a mark, as with coins. A large sandwich made of a long crusty roll split lengthwise and filled with meats and cheese, and tomato and onion and lettuce and condiments. Different names are used in different sections of the United States. A submersible warship usually armed with torpedoes. Beneath the surface of the sea. Attack by submarine. The Germans submarined the Allies. Bring down with a blow to the legs. Control a submarine. Move forward or under in a sliding motion. The child was injured when he submarined under the safety belt of the car. Throw with an underhand motion. Throw back with a quick, light motion. Throw back with a quick, light motion. A sky filled with rows of cirrocumulus or small altocumulus clouds. The sky as viewed during daylight. The sky as viewed during daylight. Of the color intermediate between green and violet, having a color similar to that of a clear unclouded sky. October's bright blue weather. Morally rigorous and strict. Blue laws. Blue color or pigment, resembling the color of the clear sky in the daytime. He had eyes of bright blue. Causing dejection. A blue day. The sodium salt of amibarbital that is used as a barbiturate, used as a sedative and a hypnotic. Belonging to or characteristic of the nobility or aristocracy. A blue family. Suggestive of sexual impropriety. A blue movie. Filled with melancholy and despondency. Lonely and blue in a strange city. The sky as viewed during daylight. He shot an arrow into the blue. Used to whiten laundry or hair or give it a bluish tinge. Characterized by profanity or cursing. Blue language. Any of numerous small butterflies of the family Lycaenidae. Any organization or party whose uniforms or badges are blue. The Union Army was a vast blue. Blue clothing. She was wearing blue. Turn blue. Used to signify the Union forces in the American Civil War, who wore blue uniforms. A ragged blue line. The sky as viewed during daylight. The third planet from the Sun, the planet we live on. An object with a spherical shape. A sphere on which a map, especially of the Earth, is represented. The third planet from the Sun, the planet we live on. A connection between an electrical device and a large conducting body, such as the Earth, which is taken to be at zero voltage. The concerns of this life is distinguished from heaven and the afterlife. The solid part of the Earth's surface. The Earth shook for several minutes. The loose soft material that makes up a large part of the land surface. They dug into the Earth outside the church. Connect to the Earth. Earth the circuit. Hide in the Earth like a hunted animal. Once thought to be one of four elements composing the universe, Empedocles. The abode of mortals, as contrasted with heaven or hell. It was hell on earth. People in general, especially a distinctive group of people with some shared interest. The Western world. People in general considered as a whole. All of your experiences that determine how things appear to you. His world was shattered. The third planet from the Sun, the planet we live on. He sailed around the world. Involving the entire Earth, not limited or provincial in scope. A world crisis. The concerns of this life is distinguished from heaven and the afterlife. They consider the Church to be independent of the world. Everything that exists anywhere. All of the living human inhabitants of the Earth. All the world loves a lover. A part of the Earth that can be considered separately. The outdoor world. An arc of colored light in the sky caused by refraction of the sun's rays by rain. An illusory hope. Chasing rainbows. Make overcast or cloudy. A group of many things in the air or on the ground. Clouds of blossoms. Place under suspicion or cast doubt upon. Make less visible or unclear. The stars are obscured by the clouds. Color with streaks or blotches of different shades. A cause of worry or gloom or trouble. The only cloud on the horizon was the possibility of descent by the French. Any collection of particles, e.g., smoke or dust, or gases that is visible. A visible mass of water or ice particles suspended at a considerable altitude. Billow up in the form of a cloud. The smoke clouded above the houses. Make gloomy or depressed. Their faces were clouded with sadness. Make less clear. The stroke clouded memories of her youth. Make milky or dull. The chemical clouded the liquid to which it was added. Out of touch with reality. His head was in the clouds. Suspicion affecting your reputation. After that mistake, he was under a cloud.
Become our student and get access to effective and free educational materials. Subscribe to our YouTube channel to become a part of our growing YouTube community and to learn English effectively.